Hi, my name is Tim, and today I'm on the beautiful Japanese island of Ishigaki. Ishigaki sits in a region known as Okinawa. The islands are located to the southwest of the Japanese mainland. Ship docked in the morning to stormy wet weather, but luckily the skies cleared, ready for our excursion on the island. Ishigaki is a business and transport hub for the islands. It has its own airport as well as a cruise terminal and is a popular tourist destination. Our first stop is the stunning Kariba Bay. Excuse my pronunciation, that should be Kariba Bay. The coach dropped us off at some fairly uninspiring tourist shops. It's not until you make your way down to the beach that you get to enjoy your first glimpse of the wonder that is Kariba Bay. It's been designated an area of scenic beauty, and it's easy to see why with its striking turquoise waters and white sands. The island is green and fertile, and much of it sits within a national park, including the surrounding waters. Kariba Bay is one of only 2 places in Japan where they cultivate black pearls, and because of that, no swimming is allowed in the bay. There are 9 uninhabited islands which you can explore by taking one of the tour boats. The dense green vegetation is home to flora and fauna unique to Okinawa. The stormy skies provided a dramatic backdrop to the crystal clear waters and the white sand. The scenery above the water is stunning, but we were booked on a glass-bottom boat so we could have a look underwater. The boats run throughout the day, and it's one of the reasons that tourists flock to Kariba Bay to see the coral reef. To be honest, my expectations were quite low, but I was absolutely amazed how close you get to the coral reef. You can see the clam opening up and closing, and one of the highlights was finding Nemo. Headed out into deeper water where you see huge shoals of fish, and if you look closely you can see the sharks circling below. Special treat for me was to see the turtles gliding over the reef. Back on dry land, you can walk up to a vantage point to enjoy views over the bay and tropical gardens. The island is culturally influenced by both Japan and Taiwan due to its location just 186 miles off the Taiwanese coast. We were on our way to our next stop, a lookout point high up in the hills to enjoy panoramic views of the island. We had a great view of our ship in the harbour and also the lush vegetation that covers the interior of the island. The island enjoys a subtropical climate. There are mangrove swamps on the coast and ancient forests inland up in the hills. Several animal species can be found unique to these islands. Back on the coach and on our way to the last stop on this excursion to visit the Torinji Buddhist temple. The temple was built in 1614 and is the oldest wooden building in Ishigaki. The huge tsunami in 1771 devastated the island and destroyed most of its buildings. The temple also shares space with a Shinto shrine. Shinto is the indigenous religion of Japan, which dates back thousands of years. The monument only takes a few minutes to explore, but it's a fascinating insight into the historically and culturally important temple and shrine to the islands. It was time to get back on the coach and head to the ship. Farewell Ishigaki, it's been a great stay. I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you'd like to see more of my travels, please click subscribe. Until next time, goodbye.